Welcome to Hyde Park in New York, and we are here with the Roosevelts. Join us. All right, everyone, so we are here at the Presidential Museum of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, 32nd president. And it's a beautiful day here at Hyde Park. It's around almost 3:30 in the afternoon, November. So we drove about what, an hour and a half from New York City, but it was worth it. Let's check it out. We're gonna have the tour right now. Now when you come in, the first thing you have to do is go to the visitor center, and there's two tours. One is to this place. This is the museum. It's $15, but that's just for that. And I was more interested in seeing his house, so that's where we're heading. It's a separate tour, and it has times. So for us, I think this is the last one of the day at 3:30. So it says right there. It's about a 10-minute walk from the visitor center. Now, we're still heading there, but I wanted to make a quick pit stop here. Normally, a lot of presidents, they are buried in their presidential library. Saw that with Reagan. And here it is. Here lies Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Anna Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm here to pay my respects to them. All right, so now we are heading to his actual home. Wow, it's beautiful. Now, from what I understand, lots of foreign dignitaries came and stayed here, including the Queen of England. Very nice place. So now let's see where our tour is. I think it's over by the stables. Yeah, but this is his home right here. So we're heading down to the stables. I think that's where the tour starts. Oh, it's chilly here. Not as cold as New York City, but enough for me to wear the jacket. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Well, are these the stables? Yes. For home. Oh, this is where it starts. Let's head on in. There's like a little piece of card. All right, so we're inside. So we are here, guys. This is the home of President Franklin D. Roosevelt and Mrs. Roosevelt.
States, when he was president of these United States, he did need assistance to get around in the world. There are
Here's some of the people that stayed here.
Of FDR standing in public with his family as a politician. If it's early in his recovery after polio, he might be using crutches. A horrible crime and tore this building apart.
Alright, so
portions of this residence that date before 1800. When FDR's dad
some of his taxidermy collection.
It came with a 17-room house.
This is his father, James Roosevelt, and his mother, Sarah Delano Roosevelt.
dramatic about. And he already
Now this is the snuggery, everyone. This is where Mrs. Roosevelt, his mom, would relax, kind of like her office. So they told us that there was a TV here, like the first one of the few TVs that they ever made. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's that one right there. See it? They think it was like one of the first few TVs they gifted President Roosevelt, that television. All right, so this is the main room where the Roosevelts would spend their time, their Christmases, and you can see his wheelchair over there. Look at this. Wing Victory. Now if you guys can see, he was a big aficionado of sailing, books, and stamps. He had a huge collection of stamps. Look at this beautiful place. Alright, the sun is coming down. This is what he would see from his house. Beautiful. Alright guys, so we're gonna go upstairs. There's Miss Crispy, remembering her youth. Now, you might be wondering, they were saying it right now, how did FDR go upstairs? Well, they had an elevator here. They still do, but he would have to use it manually to pull himself up, you know. So we're gonna go upstairs and see how he lived. The what now? Ooh, like a linen closet. And this is the elevator I was telling you. So we'd have to pull himself up. I guess that takes a lot of upper body strength. And here are some of the other rooms. Looks Now keep in mind, guys, there were royals coming here and presidents. So you'd have a lot of people from different parts of the world coming over here. Alright, so this is his boyhood home. This is where young FDR lived in his bed, and this is what he had as decorations. The pink room. Here's where a king stayed. Alright, so this is his boyhood home. This is where young FDR lived in his bed, and this is what he had as decorations. The pink room. Here's where a king stayed.
Floor because there's no fire exit or emergency exit or
Alright,
elevator. So the
bathroom
little
here.
signs you'll see will describe the rooms if you're curious.
Here's another room, everyone.
His own copy of the Declaration of Independence, which all the cool kids have on the walls.
Would you want to live here, guys?
Kind of when
I would.
when the kids are growing up later on.
Alright, so this is the view I've been trying to see since I got here. Look at that. This is where, look at this sunset. But we still have more to see. Alright, so this is another part of the house. Look at these beautiful bedrooms. Oh, this is Eleanor's room. Mrs. Roosevelt's room.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
This is
I like they're bringing down the flags. And this is Sarah's room, Mrs. Roosevelt, the mother of FDR. This is her room. A little bit dark right now. This seems to be FDR's closet. Over there is his bedroom as an adult. stay. Alright, so this is the birth room where Franklin D. Roosevelt was born. 20 hours of labor. It was a 10-pound baby. Big baby. Oh, there it is. Large baby boy, 10 pounds. Mrs. Roosevelt almost died. Alright, the sun is setting. Time to go. Alright, so the sun is coming down. See how much light I can get from Hyde Park. This is where they would be hanging out, the Roosevelt family. And this is the other side where we came in. Beautiful house. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's almost time to go. We close at 5 every day. So if you're coming, keep that in mind. Again, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours to New York City. And you have to keep in mind the traffic. So we're going by the front of the museum. You can see Churchill and FDR. Hopefully when I come back again, I can visit the museum. Would you want to come back again, Miss Crispy?
Of course.
Did you like Hyde Park?
Better than New York.
Yeah, it's very different from...
I already knew New York City, Manhattan.
Yeah.
This is a charming place.
I would want to come here and stay maybe a week because there's other places you can see. There's the house of Martin Van Buren, another president. It's just peaceful. Plus, I really would want to see the museum, this one right here. I think it'd be kind of cool. But, well, for me, this is number 7, Presidential Library. I hope I can visit all of them and record it so my students or whoever's watching can see for themselves. You know, it's kind of my thing about history. I really enjoy coming to these places. These men that shaped the United States of America and the world. My grandfather would talk a lot about this president. I think he was his favorite. You know, he lived through the war. FDR, my grandfather, was a very young man during World War II. And, you know, he would talk a lot about President Roosevelt's achievements. And my grandfather was in this area, New York State, when he was around 15, which is around the time of FDR's 3rd term. And he'd talk a lot about him. So I'm very happy to have visited this place. So until next time, I hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this one, especially because of the location and who this man was. But all of them are special, all of them. Hopefully next time we can go the one up a little bit north in Boston to go see JFK's. Until next time, guys, see you around.